Hey, what's up, guys? So today, traded a lot of different tickers. I did NIO a few times. So NIO at the open, it dropped. I took it for the long, but I kind of got out really quickly just because I wasn't sure how high it was gonna go back. I did originally set it at 57.50, which is where it actually went up to. Went up, got out. Went in again, looked like it was dropping, so I got out, but then I got back in. And then I got out again right at the area, previous area. I don't know why I keep doing that, just because I think I was looking at level 2. Wasn't really thinking it's going to do a double bottom and go back up. And it did. It actually went all the way back up to close to VWAP. At VWAP, close to VWAP here, I took it on the short side because this was a pretty weak stock. I didn't think it was going to continue to run up. So I took it on the short and then I covered when it hit this area of support here. It did go back up and kind of went back down several times. It's kind of coming down again, but I stopped playing NIO. So that was a couple of trades. I had some missed opportunities there. LUV, glad I got out of LUV. Went in, it did hit the 47.36, never broke through it. It was very weak. On the way down, because I was doing pretty well, I didn't want to lose money, so I just got out pretty much at break even. Didn't really make much money. I did lose money on plug. I did one play on plug. Really not loving plug anymore. I deleted it from my watch list, but looked like it was short. I went short for the break because it didn't really hit VWAP at this point in time. Instead, it popped on me, so I got out really quickly. I didn't want this to run up. I did, at this point, had a level set at 63 on the short side, just for the recovery, and then it'll come back down. It sort of did that. Went all the way up to 62.8. Now it's coming back down. So plug really wasn't playing with me, so I don't like it. I took it off. BBBY, I took this on the short side at the open. It didn't look like it was going to break through this level, so I went short, covered some on the pop, added back, and then I covered the rest. It made a huge dump, and basically missed all of that move, but I took it back on the reversal. I started to come back in on the pop close to this SMA. I got all out. It looked weak on level 2, and it did mess around a bit. I did set some levels down even further than that, down to 24-ish. It did a double bottom, and like the other one, it double bottom and then it went back up past VWAP. And I didn't play it again. So I did have another missed opportunity with the BBBY, but you know, it is what it is. You don't get all of them. So we talked about NIO, BILI. BILI dropped really badly, and I took it on the long after it broke through 2 levels of support. The reason why I took it here is because on the 15-minute, pull up the 15-minute here, there's a moving average down here. So same with 60-minute. So if we look at 60-minute moving average there, so I took it. And on the pop, I got out. Some will say I got out too early, but it did come back down, and there's no guarantee it won't stop here. It can keep on going down. So it did not. It kept on running up. I was going to take it up here, but I missed it. So missed opportunity, it dropped back and went back up again. So that's the story of today, just missed opportunities. BNTX, I did pretty well on both times. It opened, kind of tried to go up, didn't really do anything, and then it dropped. I didn't take it at these levels because it was too close to where the action where the action was, and as you can see, it just collapsed. I do have a level at 98.89, but because of how weak the stock was, I actually set it a bit below that. And if you look at this, it did drop even further, all the way down to 97. But then it whipped back up really quickly. I set to get out at around 110. And it hit that, dropped back down, and again, some say I got out too early, but you never know. And that's just the reason why I didn't get back in, because the stock was so weak. I am proud of myself for being patient here, because my goal was to take it on the short side around 103. It almost hit that, it did not, and I waited until it broke through that level. So at around here, I took it. And the reason why this is initially I thought I was going to take it at 103 for the pop-up and to break through those levels, but it never got through here. So if it didn't go through here and I missed this short, it went down without me. And then on the come up, I don't want to set it for 103 again, because now that the stock has reestablished its strength, it's going to go above that. And the reason why I took it up here is because if you look at the 5-minute and also the 15-minute, there are multiple levels of resistance there. So it's going to be very hard for it to break through those. So that's why I took it on the short side. On the flush, I covered. And so that was my play on BNTX. So yeah, that's it. A lot of different stocks that I traded, but overall I did okay. So going into the long weekend, now I can feel a little better about myself. So anyway, see you guys on Tuesday. Peace out.